Welcome to the official reveal trailer for Need for Speed Unbound. Dude, this is so sick.
Are you ready to do this?
ASAP.
Let's do it.
You can see the effects in action.
They say it pays the cost to be the boss. Time to show them who's in charge.
Is that a dirt track?
Praise the Lord for my anything crash with this beat. I thank the Lord for my that I smash every week. I put it all in the guts and now go fast asleep. Since she been on me for months and left my message on scene.
I put it to you like this. You dust me in this, I'll let you have that.
Open that mosh pit up.
Dude, I'm so hyped. I've got shivers. Hair in the back of my neck standing up. Need for Speed Unbound. December 2nd, 2022. Dude, it's coming out in a couple months. Is this for real? I feel like a lot happened in that minute and 30 seconds. So we're going to go through, we're going to slow it down a little bit, do a high level overview of a breakdown. I'm sure some people are going to get a lot more detailed than I, but I'm just so excited about this, dude. I had chills almost that entire trailer. I wasn't even talking. So first and foremost, this is very obviously Chicago. It's a fictionalized version of Chicago. It's called Lakeshore City. So that's where we're going to be taking place. We're going to be, racing through downtown. Look at that skyline there, racing over the river and the canals and things like that. Feel like it's going to be a very, very cool location. Maybe we'll get some suburbs and stuff. Now in here, this is some sort of a meetup. You can see, people in the streets of downtown Chicago drifting around each other. Like just, this looks insane. We could pick out some of these cars here. I believe that's a Corvette right there. Then of course we've got the GTR coming through here. From what I can tell so far, the customization looks absolutely insane, and I really hope we can go above and beyond in this game with customization. I hope that's one of the things that they've really kind of put a lot of time into, but so many different styles of body kits and liveries and stuff that we've seen so far. Hopefully it ends up actually being that way. Now of course we've got ASAP here and his own personal Mercedes. This scene right here is where we start to see a little bit of the effects in action. So again, we talked about this yesterday. This is going to be the most realistic version of Need for Speed yet in terms of the cars. Like the cars are going to look the best, but we have all of these crazy anime and cartoonish effects. So right here, I'm assuming he hits the nitrous. Yeah, he definitely hits the nitrous. You can see it coming out of the exhaust there. And there's kind of an explosion of force. You've got all these crazy speed lines coming off of it. You've got wings popping off to the sides. I believe all of this is going to be fully customizable. You're going to be able to choose how much or how little of it that you want and the style of it and that kind of thing. We might be able to turn it all off. I'm not sure. If you look at this just looks like a gorgeous Need for Speed game. But then you go back here and it looks absolutely outlandish. So very cool. I'm excited for this. I wonder just how much we're going to be able to customize and things. But I love that they're branching out. I love that they're doing something different and they're kind of creating their own vibe. So this is where we start to get a look at some of the customization, starts adding parts on. You've got mirrors, side skirts. There's a fin up on the roof. You change the spoiler as well. We're adding a wide body kit, some crazy tail lights, some crazy mismatched rims. The mismatched rims thing appears to be a very common theme. Get a glimpse of some characters here. Is that the bird's anime too? So maybe everything living is anime and cartoon, but then everything else is super real. Like look at the, water puddles on the concrete here, and look at the city in the background, and look at this car, the hero of the shot, but then everything else around it is cartoon. It's pretty sick. The clothing and everything looks absolutely insane. I think the clothing and the music are going to play a really big part as well. We've got a Ford Raptor cop car. Bro, what? He's got a ducktail spoiler on that thing, lowered, wide-bodied SWAT team Raptor truck. That's something. Look how clean this is here. This shot, the car in the city under the street lights at night, all the reflections and everything. This looks incredible. ASAP says if you can beat him, he's gonna let you have it. So we're racing for pink slips here. Oh, this is The scenes, the vibes. This is just so good. Can't help but notice the bridge here over the canal. So, I don't know, might have some interesting drawbridge scenes. Kind of too fast, too furious, fashioned. And then, of course, we've got more cops here. So very excited to see how the cops work, how they're going to interact with us, what kind of modes we're going to have with the cops and things. Obviously, multiplayer and stuff could get kind of interesting. So, it's clear that they're really branching out and doing something different with this. So hopefully we get some exciting, crazy new modes and some stuff that we aren't really expecting. And I believe that is just about the end of the trailer. There's a couple of pages on the official website that have some info, so I'm just going to go through and point out the highlights, the things I find interesting. So again, this is so cool. An all-new signature art style blends elements of the freshest street art with the most realistic looking cars and Need for Speed history. So we really are breaking ground here. Step into the world of Lakeshore City when a robbery at a family auto shop tears two friends apart and marks the rise from rookie to top racer on a journey to win the ultimate street race and reclaim the priceless car that was stolen. Okay, so that's where our storyline is coming from. Of course, the multi-hyphenated artist, entrepreneur, actor, and fashion icon A$AP Rocky's gonna be in there. We're gonna have challenges where you gotta, beat him, but do it in style. We've got hundreds of cosmetic items, including fits from some of the world's pioneering fashion innovators, endless car customization, a genre-defying soundtrack, and a world premiere of a brand new track from A$AP. We've got multiplayer. We're gonna be able to do underground meetups across Lakeshore, and obviously you're going to be racing and things, but also meetups to show off cars and customization and outfits and things like that. That's kind of cool. So you're going to be starting pretty much from nothing. That robbery took place, and it's all about making money. You've got to find the fastest way to make money to be able to enter the weekly qualifiers, which is eventually going to qualify you for Lakeshore's ultimate race, which is called the Grand. And you can make money by pulling huge drifts, outdriving the cops, or placing side bets with your own earnings. So you're going to be able to bet on your racing and finishes and stuff. The more you race, the more you build heat. While the cops pile on the pressure, you got to make tactical decisions using the new escape mechanics to take control of the chase. Do you outrun the cops, battle them head on, or hide out in the underground? Run these streets and you'll reap the rewards. I'm imagining, there's probably going to be heat levels and multipliers as you earn cash. So if you can really, have a big chase and get away, you're going to make a lot of money. And last but not least, we've got the full car list here. So if you guys want to see them, I'll link it down in the description or something. And obviously going through a list is not the most exciting thing in a video, but very solid list here. I've gone through it. We've got, everything you would expect. Tons of BMWs, Mercedes, Fords, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, everything. The one thing they're really missing here is there's no Toyota. I can't believe we've got a game like this with no Toyota. So maybe that's going to be able to come at a later date. I don't know if it's, on Need for Speed's end or Toyota's end. Hasn't Toyota always been kind of weird about putting their cars in games? I feel like it was a big deal that Forza Horizon 5 had some Toyotas in it. So apart from that, looks great. I think there's 4 different types of GTRs, tons of Porsches and stuff. So it's a solid list. It's a very good looking list, but I am kind of sad we aren't going to have any Supras or anything. There you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Man, I was a bit skeptical at first, but I think this is cool. I love that it's something different. I hope it's just a lot of fun. I hope we get to have fun with this game, and it seems like that's the vibe they're going with. Don't take yourself too seriously. Don't get too rooted in the realism and, it's got to be real. No, we're street racing through the streets of Chicago. Let's get crazy with it. We've got nitrous that quadruples our horsepower. It's not supposed to be real. It's just supposed to be fun racing. It's going to be like a Fast and the Furious movie. Maybe not the superhero saving the world stuff, but you guys ever notice that they always have one more gear that they can shift into to go a little bit faster? Or I forget which one it was. It was the last one that Paul Walker was in, and he was shifting his R35. They don't come in manual. They're only in automatic, and he was literally shifting the automatic knob in the movie. It pissed me off, but it's gonna be like that. We're just here to have fun. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. As we get more information on this thing, I'll be sure to let you guys know and keep you guys updated. Can't wait for December 2nd.